Bob needs to input this week's payroll information into the company system for processing. Before he inputs this information, he must first verify that each source document has company number and with a sequential number on each document.
50, 51, 52, 53, check.
This is just one of the several input controls Bob's company has put to ensure that these transactions are valid, accurate, and complete. Coming up is the computer's validation control center that verifies that each data is free of errors that can later cause processing problems. All right, y'all. Please be sure to have your employee information in hand so we can make this process go by quickly. We are half a millisecond late, and we know how impatient our end users are.
The first validation control that will be performed is known as field interrogation.
Where do you come from? Who put you? No. Not that type of interrogation. Our input control will do a range check to determine that the pay rate for each employee does not exceed the acceptable upper and lower limits set by the company. Okay, let's get started. $9, check. $9, check. $90, check. Whoa. Wait right there. Come back over here. Where do you think you're going?
Data 3 will now be flagged to prevent it from being processed, and it will be placed within a temporary error holding file until the error can be investigated.
See right there. All right, where were we? $9, check. Our next destination is processing controls.
All right, data. I don't know about input controls, but here in processing, we don't have time for funny business. So let's get to it. The end users are waiting. You there, stand up straight. What are you doing slouching?
There are various categories of processing controls. One category is run-to-run controls.
All right, data. Processing is all about speed. So come on now. Run! Faster!
No. That's not what run-to-run controls are. Run-to-run controls compare control figures to current data batch. If the data matches the control figures, then the data can go through. In this case, the control figures are transaction codes. Each data should have a transaction code that matches the control transaction code in the records.
Okay, data. Now I'm going to look at the back of your employee account information sheets to verify that the transaction code in the back is the same as that on my records. So, okay, data 1, yours should be EZ1011. Let's see, EZ0. Okay, you're good to go. Check. Data 2, yours should be CU111. CU1. Okay, check. Go ahead. Data 4, yours should be RD111. RD00. What? How did you? Hurry up! Sitting your brony style, thinking you can get away from me. Oh, what happened? I told you processing was all about speed, and S is for super speed.
Data 4 will also be flagged to prevent it from being processed and will also be placed within a temporary error holding file until the error can be investigated. Processing control will now perform another category of processing control, audit trail controls. Audit trail controls make sure each transaction is traceable from the source to the financial statements. In an automated environment, transactions need to be thoroughly documented, and every transaction that is processed by the system should be recorded on a transaction log.
Okay, so before I let you go through, I need you to sign, time, and date this transaction log.
Another audit trail control technique is to give each data a unique transaction identifier which allow them to be traced.
You are also going to get one of these, which will help us identify you from millions of other records that have passed through here. All right, off you go. On to output control.
Our final destination is output controls.
Alright, time to enter the portal. Hurry on. Not talking to preachers, you're not artists, and this is not red carpet. Okay, hold on. Let's meet together. I mean, one at a time. Now we cause a backlog.
In order to prevent line printers to be backlogged, Applications are often designed to direct their output to a magnetic disk file rather than to the printer directly. This is called output spooling. Later, when printer resources become available, the output files are printed.
Get back in line. I have to finish this before you two go through. Okay, good at you. Okay, then number 2, step up to the portal. Let me see your employee account information sheet to verify parameters. Whoa, you are on a board report. Output waste represent potential exposure. We need to dispose you immediately. Potential exposure destroyed.
Data 2 will now be placed within a temporary error holding file.
I want to return. I've been watching you. Okay, you are programmed to be printed just once. Please step to the portal and make sure to cover your sensitive information to avoid being viewed by unauthorized operators.
Woohoo! Perfect!
Oh, finally.
Bob is now responsible for verifying the accuracy of computer output before it is distributed to the user. This is done by reviewing the batch control figures for balance, examining the report body for garbled, illegible, and missing data, and recording the receipt of the report in data control's batch control log. When he says 2, you start. Who put you? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry. Do it again. 3, 2. Three, two. Oh, I'm sorry.
Processing, we don't have time for funny business. So let's get to it. The end users are waiting. Oh, you there. Stop slouching. What are you doing? Get up. Stop.
Our next set.
1, 1. Okay, check. Silly, erroneous data. Thinking you can get away. The team.
Mira.
Oh my god, what happened?
Is this for real?